Hello, story timers. Dr. Duck here to welcome you back to McCracken County Public Library Story Time. Hooray! We're still wandering through the alphabet and on the letter T this week. Yes, I would love for you to learn about it, reading it, singing it, and signing and looking for things that start with the letter T. Here's the capital letter. And you know there's a little guy too. Look at them together. Big T and little t. Here is the sign for the letter T you can make with your hand. Yeah, you can do it. Just practice like this. And the sound is T, like in tug. Oh, yeah. I got T, T, T. In my hand, I got T, T, T. In my hand, I got T, T, T. In my hand, and I can read the letter T. And you can read the letter T in more words. Let's get our I Spy glass out. Okay, I spy with my little eye something that begins with the letter T, and it is Woo! Tiger! Beautiful tiger. Okay, next one. Taco! Did you ever have a taco? Those are fun to eat, delicious. Okay, next one. Oh, it's a little toad. T-O-A-D, toad. Good reading, kids. And now it's time for Brary's Digital Book. Stay focused and look and listen for the letter T.
Hello, Miss Nicole and Brary Bear here to read you a digital book called A Hippy, Hoppy Toad, written by Peggy Archer and illustrated by Ann Wilsdorf. And thanks to Penguin Random House for letting us read these books to you this season. And, Brary reminded, look for the letter T and listen for it as well. Do you already see one? That's right, in the word toad, T-O-A-D. In the middle of a puddle, in the middle of a road, on a teeter-totter twig, sat a teeny tiny toad. Snap went the twig, up went the toad, and he landed on a tree by the side of the road. On the raggy, shaggy tree by the side of the road, on the rough, gruff bark, sat the teeny tiny toad. Peck went the bird, jump went the toad, and he tumbled to a flower in the park by the road. Tumble, that's a good T word. On a fuzzy yellow flower in the hush-rush breeze sat the teeny tiny toad in the shadow of the trees. Buzz went a bee, hop went the toad, and he jumped to the grass at the side of the road. In the slippy-sloppy grass, where the toad sat still, was a happy snappy cricket with a sing-song trill. Chirp went the cricket, tree went the toad, and he chased the chirpy cricket to the gravel down the road. In the stony gritty gravel in the shade by the road, in the calm quiet morning sat the hippy hoppy toad. Woof went a dog, puff went the toad. Then he hopped to the top of a stone by the road. On the fat flat stone in the warm still air lay a tough scruff lizard with a sharp steady stare. Slink went the lizard, blink went the toad, and he hip-hop plopped to the dry dusty road. Down the dry dusty road where the toad crept along under bunchy crunchy leaves came an easy breezy song. Whoosh went the wind, swoosh went the toad, and he flew to a leaf hanging close to the road. Round the flippy-floppy leaf came a whirlwind gust with a huff-puff wind with a cloud of dust. Bump went a shoe. Thump went the toad, and he landed on the sneaker as it ran down the road. past the flippy-floppy leaf, down a dry, dusty road, through the bunchy, crunchy leaves, round a fat, flat stone, through the stony, gritty gravel, by the slippy-sloppy grass, past a fuzzy yellow flower and a raggy, shaggy tree. Went the bump-thump sneaker with the teeny-tiny toad, hanging on for the ride as they raced down the road. The shoe went zag, the toad went zig, and he sailed through the air to a teeter-totter twig. In the middle of a puddle, in the middle of a road, on a teeter-totter twig, sat a teeny-tiny toad. That's where he began. Oh, what a fun book. The Hippy Hoppy Toad. Did you hear or see any letter T's? We sure did.
Thank you so much for reading us that book. And yes, the Hippy Hoppy Toad. Toad is for the letter T. There was a teeny tiny toad too, wasn't there? Oh yeah, we spied the letter T in that book. Well, it's time to end the story time now. Let's say 3 cheers. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray.